Hey there, you! Oh, welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, spiritual card reader. Ooh, what is that? It just means I use some oracle cards or tarot cards. They have words and images on them. And I'll pick a card, and as I pick the card, I'll get information intuitively to share with you here and now. Now look, this reading, this information is absolutely for you if you're watching this video at this time. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you've been through, it doesn't matter anything. This is for you because you have arrived here, and nothing is by accident anymore. You can just make that decision that this information is going to be here for your highest good. It starts off with the sharing card. Why? Because that's what we're doing. We're sharing space together. She's here offering her light and offering her flowers. What's that? That's you and I offering the light of our understanding that this video, that this message is for our highest good. It's of the light, that it's something that can help illuminate us and shine through us in a vibrant way. And the flower part is all of the little bits and pieces of this reading that's going to come across soon. We're going to share it together. I'm going to hear it for the first time. You're going to hear it for the first time. We're going to hear it. We're a part of the source. That's what this little ring around the back of her is. The source, the creator, God. Oh, it's going to be so good when we go into the next card to find out what's coming up. What do we need to hear, Spirit, right now for our highest good? Let's see. Well, Brian, you need to know that the two of you here, that's our self and our spirit combined, right? When they're not in line, they can get all blurry and doubly. And we don't want that. We want to be able to get this experience of having our instincts drive us. Now, I don't mean our instincts like our drive for money or our drive for, like physical pleasure or any of that. No, not that type of instinct. We want our spiritual instinct to kick in, our light instinct, so that we know that we're flowing through the universe in a way that is divine, that is orchestrated along the highest good. And as we side with that white wolf single eye, third eye single eye focus, we're able to just become who we truly are. An agent of God, a child of God, a light in the world of our personal life. Now, we want to worry about nothing. We want to see here that looking both ways is a good thing. We want to be able to generate more than one option when things come up. We want to pause, get calm, and say, okay, what are our approaches? What can we do here? If we are willing to look both ways, or a few ways, we're going to see a better solution, or we're going to have a more well-rounded perspective to be able to handle things in our relationships, in our work, in any of our events. The other thing about the instinct card is it shows that it's at night. Why? Because even when we feel like we're under pressure, or even when things seem bleak? What's that? Is that a word? Even when things seem bleak or dark, like at night, we are still able to know that we are siding with or we are inside of that white light. And so we're always going to find a way to get through things, even if they look like they're falling apart. Oh, don't you worry about none of that. So we are sharing our light. We are finding that light's always with us, that we are that light in the world, and that's becoming our natural instinct, our natural identity. Oh, what else, Brian? Well, let's take a peek and see what the reading does next. Freedom. Oh, yeah. So, if we know we are a spiritual being having a human experience, then we know that we are free from this little net of our personal circumstances. So we're not going to worry about anything going poorly anymore, because we know we're in a flow of the light, a flow of the know. We have an instinctual feel that the things we do and the things we say are just what they need to be today. And that freedom of being ourselves allows us to release the black bird. What's that? Release all our doubts, release all our fears. Bye-bye fear, take the wings, fly out into the world. You don't need to be holding us down anymore. And that's good news. So here we are sharing the freedom, having that instinct of the white wolf, white light, being the ones who can release any of our fears or our darkness or our doubts. And what's coming up next? Let's find out. Oh, I love being alive. I love being a light. I love being someone who's unique and an individual just like you in the world. Oh yeah, the abundance card comes rolling out because that's who we really all are. Look, everybody around us is like a little rose that's sweet smelling. What? Meaning that they smell like the light of God's source universe in the world. They're all growing new little things in the world. They're discovering all of that new stuff and they're packing it into the world of their personal lives. You're doing it too. A lot of this is simply about letting go. Know that everything is flow, flow, flow. Be the one who says, hello, son. I know that I can be more amicable with everyone, more amicable, more understanding with others, more forgivable, more, aw, come on over here. I know we bumped heads, but so what? Let's be united in that light, And we're all underneath that source, growing our own unique petals and our own unique blossoms. So look around. The people around you are all doing what you're doing. What does that mean? They're all doing the best they can. And when we look at them and know them as children of the light, then we're going to be able to hold a space in our consciousness for them to feel a little more relaxed around us, for them to feel a little more at ease so that they can do more of this questing, finding out their true purpose in life, their true quests. They're going to have their choices, their options, just like we saw in this card here. They're going to look both ways, and they're going to see that it won't really matter which way they go, that both paths are going to lead to the same place. Now, the little boy is the divine masculine in us. What's that? That's our words, that's our thoughts, that's our language. We want to make sure that we are talking with the mother when we're using our words for ourselves. What's the mother? The mother's loving. The mother's caring. The mother gives a crap about you. So go to her and be like, all right, what are we going to do in our life? And only really tell yourself those things that are loving and caring like a mother would do. Ooh, yeah. And know that no matter what path you take, it's going to be your path. You're on the quest. The quest is who you are. Let's take another card. Let's see where we go. What are we going to do? We'll find out. The energetic shield. Now look, when you're dealing with other people around you, it could feel a little magnetizing. That means that you might have a beautiful experience with somebody and start to feel all of that attraction. Wah, 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 wah. It's really just a vibration of light, of that one sunlight that we saw in this card that's coming down into us, coming down and it's embodying us. And it might make us feel like we are magnetically being pulled towards other people in a way. But you want to be able to have your energy shield up, meaning that you want to be able to neutralize, pause and breathe, neutralize before you act, so that you're able to act from that quiet, conscious space of peace and serenity instead of acting out of emotional reaction. Our energetic shield. Now look, if people around you are all angry and all pointing their fingers at you, pause and breathe. Definitely put up that energy shield. Not really putting up a shield, but transforming their energy as it comes at you so that you can be the one who can see clearly. Know that there's no one that can really harm you. They're all just in their own universe, doing their own mental and emotional dance. And when they express things in the world around you, you can put on your energy shield just by neutralizing the strong emotional pulse. You can see the pulse coming out from them. They're not really doing anything wrong. They're just expressing emotion and information the way that they do. And it is like a different flower, even though they all look the same here. Each one of these is really a different color. Each one is a different variety of a person. You know this in the world, that everybody's just a little bit different from the other. And we want that variety to be part of our day-to-day life. We want that variety. You can see it here in the isolation card. All the blazers show the different colors, the different suits that people wear, or really the different suits that the light is wearing in the world as it comes down and embodies in each one of us. And this is really another self-portrait because the tuxedo doesn't have anyone in it, but it does. It has the invisible spiritual light of God, consciousness, awareness, living inside of it, doing things. Now let's move into this reading in a different way. What are we seeing? Isolation. What are you doing? Get out of the house. Why are you cutting yourself off from other people? Communicate with others. Stop isolating. What? Now look, it doesn't mean you're doing that. It doesn't mean you should hurry up and talk to someone. No, it just means like consider as you're going forward what your communication ability is. You can use any word you want. You can use any sentence you want. You are a communication guru. What? That means that you are in charge of your whole world of words, that you can come out of your isolated place and communicate with other people. That's what the couch is doing here. It's inviting a communication process. So find ways to communicate more smoothly with the people around you. Help them all get on their best clothes, meaning help them to feel the safest, the best around you by communicating in ways that are going to invite them in and have forgiveness and comfort. Let's pull another card. We're going to pull it from the most complicated deck I own. It's this one right here. Oh, and it should be because it's got the source sunlight right on top. Let's find out what it's going to be, what this reading is going to lead us to do. Speculation, speculation. Now look how complicated this card is. When it comes to people who are crabby, with their crabby claws, right? We want to make sure that we employ our divine masculine and divine feminine to be able to get into our third eye space and meet them in the intricacies of what they need so that they don't have to be ouchy ouches anymore. We're going to speculate on what God's source universe would like us to do and say to them. Then we're going to bring that to them. We're going to give them that blossom. You can see the two right here. And that's going to be our offering to be able to help them move through whatever it is they're going to move through. Let's go deeper. Let's go further. Another card, please. What's it going to be? Oh, the awakening. And that's what's ultimately going to happen is they'll wake up. They'll be more in tune with the source, God, the light. They'll have their little tree of life growing with all their beautiful little intricate leaves. They'll start to see that their whole life has just been a beautiful tapestry of a tree of life that is so very wonderful. As they know this is their identity, they're going to awaken deeper and deeper and become people who are easier to deal with, much more manageable. So if you're bumping heads with anybody, don't worry about it. Just keep loving on them. See what happens. What do we got here? It's going to be more easy. It's going to just flow in. It's going to just be a big celebration, a big, big win. The flowers are happy. The elephants are coming in. All the trampling is starting to stop. All the pieces starting to pop. Look at you sitting on your cupcake crown. Everything's beautiful all around you. All around you. It's getting really easy. It's getting really simple. There's nothing against you. There's nothing you need to do. Just be yourself. Just let it all go. Feel that inner vibration. Then you're gonna know how to move, how to travel as a soul. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful life. We survive our little circumstances. We are way beyond this world of changes. There's nothing really you have to fear here. Go to the place where you will be the miracle-making machine. Wow, 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 wow. Are we going to be doing this for the rest of our lives? Are we going to be the instinctual ones? Are we going to be able to hit the moon in the ocean of the emotions? Are we going to be able to bring the bright light? Are we going to be able to believe deeper? Are we going to just know that everything's right? Are we going to say, I give up, I have won, I am lost, I am found, nothing's wrong, I got my voice, I've got my sound, I'm an authentic expression of God in the world, and I am a world within this world, just like you. Come on along with us as we rise to the top of the bottom of our life, right? As we rise up and come back down into our day-to-day life and do our little teeny tiny domestic things, which are all rich and flavored with divinity, Everyone around you is your soulmate. They're all here to help you grow. There's nobody to be afraid of anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, if there's people doing some messed up crap, it's not that you want to be afraid of them. It's just that, you got to draw the boundaries, right? Do the right things in the world with the law and all that. But there's nobody really against you. No one can really harm you. Really, not in a spiritual sense, because you're the only one. Consciousness, third eye, awareness, spirit that lives inside of 7 billion people, and everyone is a mate to your soul. We're all connected. We're all one. We're all having a weird old time being alive. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's terrible. Sometimes we're lost. But you know what? Here's the last card, and this is where we're going to end it at. This convoluted reading. Who knows why it's here? But there's the blue flame, and there's each one of us. Say it, Brian. All emancipated crystals of light sitting around the blue flame. What's that? This is the pure white light embodying words, the throat chakra, words. It's embodying every word of God that goes out into the world through each person, and you're one of them, you. So that's this reading for today. Use this reading to spark the little bits and pieces of information that's coming up into your mind. Use it to help you go forward. Use what sticks. Let go of the rest. Allow yourself to break free from this world, this logic, this past, and be the one who brings those beautiful whale of a light experience into the world for more and more people. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Try something new. Go for it. You've got nothing to lose and everything new to create. Take care, friends. Subscribe to this channel. Boom, 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 boom. Leave me a comment. Watch other videos. If you didn't understand stuff from this video, that's all right. Watch it again. See what sticks. Not every bit and piece is necessary all the time, but you never know what happens when you rewatch it. Yeah, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.